Hello again, YouTube. This is the truth, man. Give you the truth. It ain't the best setup. It's in my car. The real truth seekers, they don't care about that, though. This video is in the Isaiah 4:1 series. New American Standard Bible. Subtitles, this chapter, A Remnant Prepared. Now, what is this saying? This is telling you that this is talking about how it's going to be relationship-wise in the last day. Now, on YouTube, you have a disagreement down the middle, kind of, on the comments which Cam Newton just recently said. Me, I fall along the side of, I agree with him. And I also fall along the side of sometimes people don't live up to what they say, but that don't stop something from being the truth. The truth is the truth, regardless of who says it. And I do this Isaiah 4:1 series because I want to show people what's going on right now and why it's going on and what it's leading up to. And that's why I say Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. Because you have women like Brittany Renner who came out completely against what Cam Newton said. Look at Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner, she's basically attractive. But that's the problem, see? That's what 1 Peter chapter 3 was talking about. Brittany Renner is the reason for the title of this video. Smart men ain't getting married. They not marrying these women. It's too risky. Listen, I know you want to do right by God, and I just recently did a video, because it's a guy, I knew him, we was in corrections together. I know him, he's a brute, he was tough, he was a tough guy. He done changed, he found God and stuff like that. So now he wants to marry these same women. You see what I'm saying? And you setting yourself up. You don't set yourself back financially just for moral standpoint. And God knows you have needs. So listen, look for a wife, but understand these things. Now in Isaiah 4:1, it says, for 7 women will take hold of one man on that day, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name and take away our disgrace. That's what it says. It says it different in some scriptures in this brain box of mine. But I like going from the NASB. So let's go for a ride, do a quick video on my way to my next stop. So, disclaimer for all these clip takers on YouTube that might try to twist what I say. You want to find a wife, but here's the problem. These women are like people on job interviews. When they interview for the job, the job ain't getting a real person. The job is going to get the real person after they get the job. And that's the problem in marriage. Like, marriage can't work that way. Like, when you marry somebody, yes, they going to change. They going to lose weight. They going to gain weight. They going to, start looking different. They going to start acting different. But the change should not be too much of a change where you looking at that person like, man, what was I thinking? Or, man, what happened? That they going to change, but you don't want it to be too much. Like, you don't want to go from banging some chick every day, then y'all get married, now you ain't getting none, but you got to be faithful to her? No, listen. Polygyny in the Bible, like maybe not in the United States, maybe not with the American preacher, because they don't understand, they take one scripture out of context. But polygyny itself is legal in the eyes of God, and I can prove it in the scripture. I already have. But you have guys like Cam Newton and Tristan Thompson out there. Like, they might understand some things, but they don't understand enough to understand, listen, don't be making babies with these women either. you know the aspect, you know that they not marriage material. So knowing that, don't make babies with them either then. That's the mistake they make. But the mistake that Cam Newton made and the mistakes he make do not make what he's saying not the truth. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are snake oil salesmen. A lot of people are imposters. Like, if you saying she a fraud, or he a fraud, or he an imposter, or he a snake oil salesman, but then you cool with the biggest one of them all, you very suspect. You very suspect. Because like the Bible say, a lot, and like the sayings say, birds of a feather flock together. So if I see you with a guy that's fake, that's saying one thing, doing another, that's totally different, but then you want to attack this guy and be like, wait a minute, why are you cool with him? Are y'all related? How are you cool with him, but you attacking him? That dude is the biggest fake around, but you cool with him though. See, that's how, like all of us on YouTube, just listen to what we say, do your own research, draw your own conclusions, because some people are very good at that talking stuff. But yet, when you dissect them, you start like, whoa, wait a minute. Like Brittany Renner, for instance. Brittany Renner, she got the look and she got the talk down. But that is not somebody you want to marry. You don't want to marry Brittany Renner. Unless you see some serious contrition, and that's even a big risk. Like, you can't marry women who purposely be wanting to get pregnant by guys because of what they have. Like, that's securing the bag. That's evil. That's evil. Like, you got to watch out. That's why guys gonna want to have sex. They got to figure something out. Like, they got to come up with something that don't damage men's reproductive organs, where they can use this thing and not get women pregnant. Now, the righteous thing in a perfect world, you find your wife, you have sex with her. But these women are not wives. And that's why Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. Because these women, the majority of them, like, I keep hearing this guy, oh, my girl, my wife. Okay, that's one. Then you hear another one. Oh, my girl, my wife was great. She cooks for me. She do this. That's two. You know how many men are in this country and in this world? For every man to be able to find a good wife, there has to be that many good women. And it's not. It's not. That's why I said, somebody tried to twist my words. I said, some of them, you have a decision to make. If they honest with you about their past and you like them, then, it's your life. It's up to you. But the sad part about it is guys be finding out stuff after it's too late, because they want to do the righteous thing, which is get married. And then you marry this girl, she might have changed, might have went to the church, but if she was a stripper before that, she was getting choo-choos ran on her before that, come on, man, that's indecency. That's grounds for divorce. And I want to tell you, if you marry somebody based on Deuteronomy 24, if you marry somebody and you find out some of this stuff done went on and she didn't tell you ahead of time, man, it's still your decision, but that's the grounds for divorce, and you will not be penalized by God, because you found indecency in it. And that's what the scriptures say, when you find indecency. Now, it's sad. It's really sad that you can't just marry these women and stuff like that. And I want to say to you teenage girls, read 1 Peter chapter 3 and plan your mind and your life to be that. And don't have sex with these guys until they marry you. And be the same. Be a good person. Don't try to lead men. Because Cam Newton is right. These women, like, just, okay, he said that they don't let them lead. I agree with Ringo when he said that if you're a leader, you got to lead. And that's why you got to let these women go sometimes. If they don't want to follow your lead, why would you support them? Like, why would you be with them? Like, that's disharmony. And if you read down the line in 1 Peter chapter 3, your prayer's going to be hindered. You ain't going to even be able to talk to God when you with women like that, discord women. Like, you have to come to God like, hey, I know me and my wife, we not seeing eye to eye right now, but please have mercy and grace on me and hear my prayers anyway. Because your prayer is going to be hindered if you one with somebody that's not one. If you one with somebody that's trying to be two, they trying to have their own thing. She trying to get you to follow what she think instead of following your lead. Women, if you don't respect a man in that way, turn him loose. Turn him loose and be single. Because you ruining his life and yours. You ruining both of y'all. Like, you trying to be married to somebody that you don't respect in that way, y'all prayers is going to be jacked up. Unless y'all just prayer warriors, y'all really know how to pray. Your prayers is going to be hindered. And this is why Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. Smart men do not marry these women. These women that we send, look all over YouTube. Look how they talk. Look how they think. And think of your city. Think of how many women in your city think like that. Smart men ain't marrying these women. And listen, Christian church, I know marriage is pushed. These pastors are simps, though. You got to realize that. And they don't care if you marry the wrong woman. It don't affect them. It'll affect their money down the line when she getting alimony and child support. You can't pay them tithe. But it don't affect them to the point where they will say, I don't think you should get married. See, they too docile. They think the Bible is enough. They think like they don't have to know about anything else. You have to be able to take everything else and bounce it off the scripture. That's why almost all my videos, you hear me referring back to scripture. And this, I'm referring back to it again. You can't marry these women. You just can't. Like, you can take that chance. If she's looking like wife material and you want to shoot the dice, you want to roll the dice, go right ahead. But just remember, the Prophet Howard tried to warn you. The channel is the No Matrix. No just marrying people because of what the Bible says and you don't even understand it. No simping. Listen to these pastors who don't be out here enough, or they don't work the right jobs and know the right people to know how things really is. All Subjects channel. See you on the next video.